Guys, today we're going to be opening up some lights for the studio. We've got the Amaran 200x. I got this one from Ted's Cameras. It was a special order, this light. I don't actually think that they stock it. So it's something that you have to go on their website and buy. You can get it from a lot of different Australian suppliers. You can get it from Camera House. This one is packaged really nicely. A lot of foam, which is good. What do you get? Some product information, QR codes. There's the app link. I guess this must be the guarantee card. And if you would like to add some stickers and branding, then that is available. That's inside the box. Packaged really nicely. Beautiful. It's got the Australian plug, Australian supplier. I'm assuming that this is the power bank. Just the adapter, the cable, very heavy duty. And then we have the light. I thought I would go with the Amaran brand and try to stick with Amaran because they have an app that can be used on all their different devices. What does it say on here? Remove the protection cover before use to prevent damage due to overheating. Alrighty, I guess we should probably remove that. Don't know how to remove it just yet. I'm assuming there's a little lever here. You pull that back, twist it, bang, straight off. It's a cool thing to have a protective cover like that. It's got a little cover on it. Guys, now that we have the light, I have this Photix 280 stand. I measured the weight that this stand could take, and it definitely is capable of holding this light. I have no idea how this works, so let's try to work it out. I guess it must just go like that, I guess. I wonder how. So you tighten it with this lever. Alrighty, stick it on, unscrew that a little bit. Let's put that light on. Yep, fits in perfectly. Screw it on. Let's go. The last thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna tighten this lever so that our light sits the way that we want it. I'm no expert at this, guys. I'm just trying to figure it out as I go along. Alrighty, what do we have next? This is the Aputure Light Dome SE. I think this setup, you'd probably get it for between 700 to 800 Australian dollars. It's not the cheapest thing in the world, but I believe that it's items that will last you forever. I guess we're gonna have to test that out. Let's open this box. That's good. There we go. All right, so I don't know if you can see that, but if you can see that, it comes in a little case. It's probably not a good thing to drop it like that. Anyway, let's see. Open up the case. Oh, we've got a spectator. Cool, light dome. Move this to the side. This is what it comes in. Looks pretty good. Oh, it's got some Velcro straps. This would cost maybe, I don't know, 180 Australian dollars if you bought it separately. I guess we better put it on here. Let's move some of this stuff out of the road. Let's get this out of the way. We'll connect the power in a second. All right, guys, let's see what it comes in. A real nice bag. That's nice. Oh my goodness. It looks like there are many different rods that we have to put together. I think it's gonna be okay. We shall figure that out. What else do we have? No idea what those things are, but we will come back to it. This is the warranty, and I'm assuming that that is the mount that sits into. I wonder if there's any instructions in here. Let's have a look. It's a booklet, Light Dome SE. It actually says, thank you for purchasing an Aputure Light Dome speed ring adapter installation. So you literally have to connect each one of those little prongs into this speed ring. So there's lots of different holes, I guess. That looks like that's what we got to do, guys. What's this? This looks like a mesh. I guess that's to stop the light from spreading on the walls. Alrighty, let's give it a go. I take my shoes off, make it a little bit easier. If you're wondering what type of shoes, guys, these are the New Balance 9060s. If you're working in a hair salon, they're very comfortable. Alrighty, let's do it. I've got a helper with me. I guess she's just going to be here to supervise us, to make sure we don't do anything wrong. Looks like it's got, I don't know, these might be spare rods, I'm assuming. And each one of these, looks like they're probably, does look like spare rods. Guys, I'm learning this process just the same way that you guys are. Guess if it's got a little red, so there's little dots on each one of these and there's red dots, so I'm assuming that the red dot goes into the red dot. So let's start with the red dot one. There we go. A red dot, let's put it in, bang. Guess that's it, eh? Let's keep going. Let's grab the next one. That one looks like it's all good. It's probably not the right one. That one, and then the next one is this one, and then this one. Alrighty, I'm getting the hang of that one. I wonder if there's a special, probably if you're a pro in the industry, there's probably a better way of doing this. I just don't know what that better way is just yet. I'm just going with what I think, and it's probably, I don't know, is it right? Probably not, hey? I have no idea what I am doing here. I'm assuming that the rods go in, just, I can't see how it's gonna flex forward. How is that gonna work, hey? Well, let's keep going, guys, let's keep going. Looks like it's gonna work somehow. I'm sure that it is, just don't know how yet, but oh man, I should have probably paid the extra few $100s and got the one that was already set up. I bet you guys are thinking that too. Just pay the extra money if you're not tech savvy. So I tell you what, guys, I am not very tech savvy. So I'm probably doing this, man, all wrong. Anyway, let's keep going. What do we do from here? How do we get this thing? Oh no. How do we get this thing to, I guess you just keep going, eh? Guys, let's not break anything. Sounds like something's about to break, but let's keep going. Oh man, who on earth made this? Why is this so hard to do? I wonder if I could get someone to help me. Maybe I call my wife. Oh, look, I'm just gonna close this for now, just so we're not getting any of that over. Let's keep going. Boom. Again. Boom. Again. Boom. Again. Boom. And again. Boom. Alright. I think we're getting there, guys. We are getting there. Alrighty. Now, I'm assuming that the Velcro needs to get clipped on. I'm just going to go around and make sure that these prongs are all properly in place. Not sure how that's going to benefit us, but I'm sure that if we put them in properly, it's going to be a lot easier to protect this dome. I'm assuming anyway. Alrighty, so I'm going to put it down. Let's hope that that's okay. And let's put the Velcro on. Look, now that I've done it once, I definitely think that I can do it again. Probably a lot quicker. So literally it's just putting the prongs into the light dome, I guess. That's it. Maybe from the inside. Just gonna double check that that Velcro is sitting nicely. I won't lose any light through there. Alrighty, that's looking like it's sitting pretty good. That is looking good. Now, I guess that's the light dome, right? We're gonna have to attach a diffuser cover to it. I'm assuming that these are spares because I had enough. We will keep these back in the bag. And then there are these guys. Honestly, have no idea what to do with them. I'm going back to the manual. Gonna have a read. So we've got an outside diffuser. Apparently there's an inside diffuser. And then there's an outside diffuser. So there's two outside diffusers, one inside diffuser. It looks like this one here is the inside diffuser. Let's do that. Let's open that. Yep, here we go. Alrighty, so we've got an inside diffuser. It's just a bit of fabric with some Velcro attached to it. And inside the dome, there is little Velcro bits. So I'm assuming we just attach it to that. I'll show you guys once I've attached it. It looks pretty straightforward though. It's not putting a whole lot of pressure on it. I'm just trying to make sure that the Velcro is all stuck on. Alrighty, so that's what the inside diffuser looks like. It's just an inside diffuser. Now that we have done the inside diffuser, we have an outside diffuser. Alrighty guys, let us open up the outside diffuser. And it looks like, feels like if you had one of those old showers and you had a shower curtain, I guess that would be the closest description to that. Would be like a shower curtain, I would say. Don't know how it sits. I guess it must just Velcro onto the inside then, right? I guess. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. For those of you watching, this is the first time that I've ever unboxed a diffuser, used a diffuser, had my hands on a diffuser. All I'm doing is I'm just Velcroing it, I guess, to the inside of the light dome Aputure, light dome SE, I guess that's what it's called. So that's all good. Keep getting it stuck on this thing. Alrighty. Seems, I'm assuming that that's how you do it. Guess you've really got to make sure that no light escapes the diffuser, right? Otherwise, what is the point of a diffuser? Anyway, so we'll keep this. And I think the last thing that we should really install is the egg crate. That's probably going to be a good thing to install, because I'm assuming the benefit of the egg crate is that the light is going to be concentrated into one area and not spill out onto the back of your walls. That's something we can test later on. Alrighty, so we've got an egg crate. That looks pretty cool. So the egg crate looks like it is all Velcro. Therefore, I need to put the diffuser in further. So I'm going to take the diffuser off. It's literally just Velcro, so it comes off super quick, super easy. Alrighty. Let's try to get the diffuser all the way to the bottom so that we can fit our egg crate layer on top. So far, seems pretty straightforward. It's just Velcro. All we're doing is just Velcroing it. Easy. Bang. So far, nothing has been complicated. Everything has been quite straightforward. I'm sure if you buy the newer ones that you're not going to have to do a lot of this stuff. I bet it's going to be much easier. It might be a little bit more expensive, but I don't know. I don't imagine that I'm going to be taking this light dome off and putting it back on, and I don't imagine that I'm going to be doing that. So I just thought if I do it once and I don't have to do it again, that's probably the way to go. So this has got Velcro on it, and this has got Velcro. So you stick they call it an egg crate. I don't know why. I guess it looks like an egg crate. It said it on the instruction manual. That's how I figured out the name. Let's keep going, guys. Just trying to get it on as evenly as possible. Literally just sticking the Velcro onto the edge. This is a Light Dome E. Aputure, I think the brand is. Light Dome SE. There's lots of different ones you can buy. I guess I just like this one because it's from the same brand as the light. Very similar brand, if not the same. I think it's the same factory. Amaran and Aputure. The reason why I went with Amaran is because Amaran is the cheaper version of Aputure. Aputure is the wholesale. Aputure is the professional range, and Amaran was just a little bit cheaper and it had a cool app, so why not? Guys, that is what it looks like. It's not a small thing, hey. It's a much bigger than what I thought. Anyway, let's get our light and let us see if we can install this. There's a little knob on here. I'm not sure what that's for. I'm probably not going to touch it. I'm going to try to, if you can see, just install it. Let's see. Just push that. Maybe this way would be cool. Let's see. Oh, yeah. There's actually 3 of these prongs, 1, 2, 3, and it's exactly the same on the light. So it actually only goes in one way. Here we go. This is me doing some lighting work. Let's see if I can get it in there. All right. Oh, no. Come on, light. Guys, there's probably so much easier way of doing this. But we're going to do it this way. Oh, gosh. Feels heavy, doesn't it? It's locked in place now. I'm just going to walk around and just double check it. I'm going to make that a bit tighter so it doesn't move. You can see that that's been locked in. I'm just going to double check this. Might actually unscrew the light and just take it off and just make sure that it's sitting nicely. Oh, here we go. Let's try not to hit the fan. Oh gosh, that sounds a bit better. That is a lot better. Alrighty, guys, that is locked into place. Let's put our light back on. Look, what I want to tell you is that if I can do this, Anyone can do this. Tightening the light, and we're gonna tighten this. All right, guys, this is what it looks like, the completed product. Yes, looks very good. Still feels very stable, but it is big. Anyway, let's send it on and see. 5% and 10%. I honestly believe that we don't need to go any higher than 10%. Off, on,